What up, guys? All right, what's up? Now we're gonna talk about something because we want to talk about what happened in 2019, and we're gonna talk about this. When I was by Mirza, I got that guy to jail. Mirza Catholic and when the Carrollton police was doing this, following me in Addison towards where I live at, towards Mirza's house. A black girl from Dallas got on Facebook and lied to Mirza. This is a true story. The person I do music with in downtown Carrollton, some model from Dallas. I want people to hear the story from me. And lied and said I said this. You know, I'm gonna let you know something about something where things that where Mirza got on my other platform. I wasn't on Instagram. I wasn't on Twitter. I was on my other broadcasts. And I was on, because when I came back from Atlanta, people was not on these things. When I was on my other broadcast in 2019, this girl on Facebook, I was on my other broadcast. Mirza met his girlfriend off of my broadcast in Carrollton, Texas. And me, I try to be a lawyer and I try to be understanding as everybody and not tell people business out there and just be that person that been know about things. But Mirza say fuck me because him and his I've been know since we was kids that him and his cousin was sleeping with each other. You know, it's somebody trying to ruin me. And the reason why I didn't been know it, but that's not the problem that we're getting on. This is not the problem. Me and Sabina forgave each other in minute. This is not where this is coming at. It's not about that. It's about somebody on Facebook getting to Mirza Catholic and lying to her as a black guy. And Mirza was like, I don't know what you hear on the streets, but I see the messages. I see the messages that's going on. And you act like you with my side and you not with my side. So it's a reason why I wanted to hang out with Cheyenne and them and do the things that I did because I wanted to watch out for our enemies. Like if you listen to Boosie Dart, you can't be, no, because you got to be the sight for your friends. So there's a reason why I wanted to hang out with. So Mirza's making all of that money going to the Dallas events. I want y'all to hear me. He's making all of that money. I already did my work in it. We already know that they're going to be able to win in the mall. I ain't worried about them. They're going to be able to have them in the mall. When I worked, the DA was already in the mall. So already, you're going to already establish that I was in Garland by Garland Library. And I was talking to people about the project and people wanted to be on my team in the UK and everywhere. All of these things was going on. Even the day I got arrested, and people got to understand, regardless of the black and white racism, people in the community sitting up there talking about you lying. Ask the guy that sat there and gave me the bus ticket the same day I got arrested. He gave me the train ticket. My mama called me and asked her. I told him I was going to the hospital. My mama called me and asked to come and get my stuff because the apartment was teaming up on me. And the community in Garland. What do I have to lie for? I was supposed to go to the Social Security and I didn't get a chance to go because they stopped me. They took things away from me. So things was going on. And then this stupid girl boyfriend, this girl I talked to, ex-girlfriend, was acting the ass. Not a girlfriend. He wasn't even a shit. He had somebody else going on. He had another woman in the mix. Then he talking about using people, then all of that bull crap. There's a lot going on. I had to tell the Justice Department to tell Desmond Miller, my interview got stopped because of the community. I was going on the community right on Woodnut Street. I went on the interview. Because of their behavior in the community, it was being delayed and rushed. It's like the stupid girlfriend in the community didn't want me to get the job. I went on an interview on Walnut Street. So I had to explain to the Justice Department what went on. Like, they didn't want me to get the job. Like, things, the community was acting their ass. And Nikki with her damn dumb ass, with her, the dude that she was with, we dealing with a lot of stuff in those firm act. Jealousy. Mama wanted a diamond. I had to go around in a black girl in the car. Everybody ain't your friend. Girl, you purring at me. Who you? I don't know you from Alien to Evil. But you sitting up there staying with Nikki in the apartment, and the Garland police came out there 5 or 6 times. Where a nigga tried to beat me up and jump me and fight me and talking about look, the police had to come out there for the wood nut. Had to come out there because the guy was so jealous. Let me tell you, when I was talking to these kids, I was talking to them about the books, picking up business books. I was up there having a conversation about what I learned and what they need to do. Now, I had no reason to lie about what I did at that Taco Bell in Garland. I was telling them about the business books. I was telling them about what I learned and my ideas at that Garland Taco Bell. And they're going to be able to see, and then the Justice Department going to be able to see. I had books in there. But the employee got off and the police had to came because he got jealous. And he hit me with a broom. And he got jealous. So the police had to come out there and tell him, I said, Hubert, I want you to go across the street. My delay of my progress with my job interview was ruined. I couldn't even go to the Social Security office, go to the Social Security because my birthday, I had to mention that FBI to my birth certificate I stole. Everything got stolen with those things. These are community bad misconduct. And everybody don't know, everybody want to speak on things. But right now, I give y'all the truth. Dallas sitting up there lying. I give you the truth. And where things at. Fights was breaking out at my hotel when I called DJ Envy. Yellow Breezy manager didn't even want to answer his phone. He played dumb. The police came and knocked on my door. But I didn't tell them what was going on because I had a little something. But I was so busy working. They came and fights was breaking out. People from Dallas coming to stay at the in-town street, outside the apartment, outside the hotel, breaking out. I called about a blueprint. I talked to people in UK used to want to be on my team. If Trap Boy Freddy want to complain, come on, Trap Boy Freddy. We can get back on my platforms and we can have this in front of the whole American court. If you really want to take it this, we can get back on my platform. We can finally come out with a big app and have it in front of the courthouse. And I can, all of my fans, everything that Trump and the legislators got and the U.S. network and Senator network got, we can do all of these things and we can talk to the same people that I talked to in the UK and talk to people from different states in Chicago and New York. All the connections for the UK. My bond is important than your life. A Trap Boy Freddy, let's do this. Let's do this. Next, ask the state, and the state of Texas want to be with Yellow Breezy. No, God said it's me against you. You got to present accounts. But my words don't mean nothing when community terrorizing and intimidating. The Social Security changed their answer machine. I already had Obama attention and Joe Biden and Trump, but the call center, and I finally got it. And I told Joe Biden, if getting your point crosses the line, I told Joe Biden a song by Lil Wayne and Big Sean, This Is Deep. And I told the Justice Department, if getting your point crosses the line a little bit, just hope somebody remember that. You cross it with dignity and you cross it with respect. We got to the main goal. And the call center said anybody that threatened the government, you would be penalized. I had to say all of those things that didn't mean to get you to hear me. That's the sad part. And Capitol Hill still not talking. They can talk about not having a government shut. I was with a lady from 2018. I can't decide what the employees get. All right, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna actually talk about it. And when I called the local government, let's have that phone call when I called about Social Security. And the guy told me to shut up and gave me my same number to my local office. And let's have all of these things. The call center said, Hubert, I need you to call the local government. She gave me the number. And she said, Hubert, I called. Him and her called. And the guy told me to shut up. Let's have that call when we ain't being heard. Where somebody telling you to shut up and you give me the same local office Social Security number and you give me the manager number to his office. And that's not how we're going to do things when I'm trying to get somebody to listen in my local government. Let's get all of the facts together when I'm trying to. They taunted me. I had to figure out things. No, at the call center. Let's have the people that was in the gallery talking about it won't work, but the business people and the people on the train. Let's get the train. Let's get the people. I caught the train. Let's get them to come in the thing the same day. Let's get the camera footage on the Garland train. Y'all got camera. Y'all supposed to have things operated in the state of Texas. You know what they say on the news? Oh, somebody called to pretending to be somewhere. No, I had ideas. On the Dallas news. Let's call a mayor assistant. You can hear my voice, right? You can hear my voice, right? I had to figure out about the music, but the snakes up there ranting and raving about it, right? I had to find out business and do what we needed to do. I had to communicate, even when I was on different platforms. Y'all on Instagram, Twitter, and all of this. I've been on other platforms and connecting with people. I just don't talk about myself. I'm on live. I'm on here, and people like you, but I hope you're making people in California and LA. I didn't talk to talent about the building. I didn't talk to Las Vegas. People like you, Barry. I didn't got into it with some bad people. I didn't met some good people. And I didn't been on more than different apps. Nobody want to continue to do that, man. But I had to really I know the enemy watching, but they want to call me dumb and retarded. Over there when fights were breaking out, I gave you the McDonald's and street takeover. But they want me not to take a stand. But I got to lie when Trump was down here and he exposed those files. Watch when CNN and they said they tried to kill the president. Fights was breaking out at my hotel. What I got to lie for? They knocked on my hotel door. But I didn't tell them what was going on because y'all dumbass niggas and y'all women was acting up. That same girl, I want to know what the Carrollton police saw when they had me on that ground and that brown girl intimidated me, right? As she walked past me in 2019, right? 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 Let's talk about that. Let's have everybody that was in that mall and the people I talked to in the gallery. I talked to some good people in the Galleria Mall. But everything by Yellow Breeze and them lying, we don't know who to trust no more. Things stupidity being shown. And everybody's like, I told you, I like your chain. I was telling people, I was just having that great connection. But other teenagers, other people like, with their phone, getting on their thing, telling them, even when I came with Raymond, after everything happened and I got out of jail and I started, before I cut Raymond off, And things started to be, teenagers wanted to act an ass at the get, act like they wanted to fight, but they don't want to go pick up a book. A character police came to the library and said 3 or 4 times, "You're doing good at picking up a book." This book that I learned about network had Washington and had Walmart and Bill Gates. It talks about networking. It talks about what had Walmart. It was in this book, and it had a lot about Walmart in it. It had a lot about Walmart, but it talks about how they network and do stuff. But everybody just wanted to look in them. Everybody picked. That's the different one. Everybody sitting in the library and they paying attention to themselves, but don't want to connect. But don't want to connect. Horoscope for September for Sagittarius. Hold up. Horoscope for October for Sagittarius. But it seemed like even when the call center made fun of me, they don't care and they don't want to deal with the call center issues. That's sad, but you care about participating. That means you dislike the business. You don't care. You letting Social Security, you dislike their behavior. You are tolerating the call. Then you are tolerating, dislike the businesses. You letting them get away with it. And I heard Orion say, all men liars. I bet y'all not long. Bring them damn cars. I bet you I'm not lying when that guy telling me. I bring them cars if you got a thing done. But this honesty and being given, and Trump want to talk about, I had to file a civil rights on attack. Trump didn't want to listen. Talking about, you know, that's not right, man. All this Social Security. We should start taxing the American businesses. Disability and Social Security, our government, and that should go start taxing the American business sanctuary every year, the American businesses. And that goes towards Social Security and disability. But you had no right to put me up in there for your line there. And then that dumb, you had no right. And then they ain't going through it. None of the Justice Department ain't being put in jail. But they sit there and allow the state, and Governor Abbott think that's funny, man. He really think that's funny. That's not funny, bro. That's not funny for your prosecutors to lie. Let me tell you, they know they was going to lose the day I messaged that Justice Department, and the Justice Department carried that out with that stubborn ass state of Texas. You let that racist ass state of Texas, and they ain't mad because how I feel. And you let them carry it out. You let her racist ass, and then the state attorney trying to break, then they acting like they in a damn make. I want nothing to do with your bitch. If you don't like it, then these street niggas acting like hoes. Keep on watching and behaving themselves. Governor Abbott, I asked for Governor Abbott's arrest. I asked for everybody in that legislature and the Justice Department. Let's play this game on the Civil Rights Act. Let's play this game. Governor Abbott want to sit up there and play dumb. No, for your people, when you stand for your people. And then when I ask for a new judge, she gonna get mad. And then she gonna say, you stay your racist ass off the phone. And then your state attorney, who had their eyes on the quarterback. And then the nigga, well, I don't want to do business with these niggas. You so busy with trying to damn them. But that nigga, that's why Rick Ross said, when Rick Ross throw the punchline at me, say, don't get people to invest in you. Give me my fucking money. How you feel? How you feel? And then dumbass niggas and women still watching. I want nothing to do with you racist, lying bitches. And the mayor need to be removed. I asked the city rights for him to be removed and City Hall and them members. Both of them and everybody that was involved in it. But they care about themselves. They can't remove the mayor. They care about them. The people want to no, Orion, you shut up, man. Because he better watch what he's saying. When they grown up so busy, working at jobs and disability, so busy, we don't fight for the same thing. We don't have the same fighting value. We don't fight for what we understand. Nobody got time for that shit, man. Then you had no right. You had no right, man. And then I sued counter suits, filed a civil rights suit for letting they dumb ass do it. That's not funny, man. And then I'm sitting in the whole the tank after that dumbass judge. Then she gonna act like she retired. Then she gonna act like don't come in, you're a liar. And I told the Justice Department, she gonna act, and her ass is still there. Stop fake advertising. Then the nigga get mad because I don't want to participate in their lying shit. I don't want to break bread with racism. I don't want to break bread with liars, man. God don't even want to break bread with Dallas. And then want a nigga to forgive. No, nigga, you got your own opinion. And then around and watch his mouth. No, you took stuff away from me. Racism and black taking stuff away from us. You don't got no right to say that. When my battle been bigger than yours. How are we supposed to, remember everybody's name? I had to deal with this lady at damn Metrocare. That's why I don't go to a damn Metrocare no more. Damn, there's so many of y'all motherfuckers. How many names we gonna remember? That Metrocare character, that's why I don't fuck with him, man. Like, that's why I don't want to be around Metrocare. Man, like, literally, I just called the lady after what they said on that phone, and I thought, no, we're gonna talk. We're not going up there. We're doing video check. After what she said and that counselor said, we're doing video check. And I filed a civil rights suit on their actions. No, you care about them so much more, right? And I had to file a civil rights against the Trump voters. God said, you don't care about me like you do. You care about your people, but you don't believe in you. You don't care about the spirit of me. The spirit of me. But stay the fuck away from me with that lying ass shit. Then she gonna get damn mad. Stay your racist ass off the phone. When that doctor told you why I was incompetent, and then I confessed to you why I was incompetent because I want to say I was a Walmart CEO and this and that. And she still went through it with a little racist ass. I want her arrested. And I don't want you to just hand me no check. I want to see it. He even told you it was more of a physical thing than anything. And I told you that. You little racist ass, man. I want her arrested with the prosecutors. No, you wasn't doing your damn job because you know you lost. You know you lost before that. You know you lost. Before I handed that paper, you was looking at me some type of way. You racist piece of shit. I want their jobs. You're not going to just come in there and abuse your damn power. And then Governor, I know I've been messaging him. And he the problem with his racist ass. What the matter? You don't want change with your black and white? But God said, I don't have to live around you. It had a poster come right in my enough with the arguments. No, God said, I'm not going to let you lie to me. A poster don't mean nothing. I want my justice. No, you had no right. And Trump standing by his politics. Oh, you talk to the community. Why the Senate and them can't trust in God? Why he wanted me to go out there and talk to the people? Why God can't be his main trust? This guy tell me at church in the city, oh, trust in God, listen, talk to the people. Why God can't be his main trust? Why I can't talk to God? Why God can't be my main understanding? But you don't do some shit like that. And then our dumbass still carried out that threat. And Governor Abbott think that's cute, man. This is nothing to play with. And then Zero gonna talk about, yeah, you got a racist fucking problem. I don't give a damn what you say. You better give a damn and care about Texas. But if you don't know how to deal with the racism and the racism against sex, race, and disability and all that, you have a problem. You know, when I read the story about Fat Joe and his kid, it made me want to stand up for something more. When I read the story about his kid and they wanted his baby mama wanted, and that made me want to stand up for something more. So you better give a care. You better care about change and understanding. Zero said, give a damn on what you say about it. You better care because you don't want change. Those things need to be addressed. But I'm not going to continue to deal with the lying bullshit and Judge Kennedy going to cry out that threat. I'm going to call out that threat and arrest you. And if I get arrested, that's a racism arrest on the civil rights, standing by black and white. Me messing in the Justice Department wasn't good enough for you, right? It wasn't good enough. And it lets you carry out that threat, right, Texas Governor Abbott? They let you carry out that threat, right? He think this is funny, man. He think he can sit up there and smile and think this is not funny. He think this is funny, and it's not, man. And it's not. And it's not funny, man. This is not funny. I deserve to know because your Social Security laughed when you care about yourself and your people and your lives and what you stand for. And senators, God disappointed. You have let God down in a way. No, your people mean nothing. But God said, you let me down in the spirit of God. Every man lies. I promise you, when I'm 95 and go to heaven, trust me, I won't lie when I'm standing by cat. God, when I see you there, I want to run and know something. I promise you that, man. But their opinion matters the most, right? This same lady, LA mayor, I messaged her, right? With the glasses. The same time, the Dallas mayor, she don't even know right now. I messaged based on Texas Governor Abbott and migrant. You don't even know that when they was acting up in Dallas, I gave them an account to look at the mayor's behavior. What the IP gonna get mad at some pretty powerful people? No, I want them to hear. Because I told the guy that made fun of me and the person that say, sue Social Security if you want, I want my justice then. If you taking shots, the people that hang up in our face, Governor Abbott care about participating. Where you participating at? It's not about, it's about what wrong has been done. That's when we're wrong and you're not willing to address it. But you care about them more, right? But they get mad because they ain't trying to understand me. Let me tell you something, Governor Abbott, I've been on this road since 14 in your state, going to job interviews at Newman Smith. My first year, going on job sites and doing stuff. And you know your businesses and everybody know that's not the thing is where things are at. Where people are getting treated unfair, where they lying to us, where they faking Walmart and Texas businesses, faking their love for us, and they don't really love God. They faking their love for God, and they don't really love us. They fake like they want us there, but they don't really want us there. That's the love, that's the fake love of God. That's the fake love of America and God. They play like it. You know, I told the FBI and I told the Justice Department about Walmart when they said they want me to sit it. Now, yeah, you can sit it. They said, you know what? I told them, God said, you scared? After you denied God. After they told them, I told the Justice Department this. They only, Governor Abbott, Bill Miller only speaking up because Trump stepped in. And Joe Biden stepped on. Then he want to be a boss. He want to be professional about it. He want to listen in. He want to hear you out. Before they didn't even want to hear me out. Now it's about smiling and laughing in my face. Now, once the president and them step in, that matters the most, right? That matters. That's the sad part about Doug Miller. That's the sad part about him. And once I started going on Joe Biden Twitter and start going on HBO and speaking on how I feel, then he want to say something, right? Then he wanted to hear me out. Then he wanted to hear me out, right? So what's the difference? Before that, when one of you wanted to hear somebody, when somebody step in, that's the difference, right? Then you want to give me some act right and listen. If I was on your clock, if Trump then would have stepped in, you wouldn't have listened to me at all, man. He's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. When somebody, you see, he lied on me. And where the tape at? You see, you don't even got a tape where he lied and said I stole something. And he talk about criminals. That's the hypocrite. That's the hypocrite of his action of racism, him and his black and white employees. That's the criminal of racism and what he stand by, right? When Trump banned me, right? Same time everything was going on, right? And Yellow Breeze said, we ain't with that F stuff. No, God said, we ain't with that F stuff, that lying. Until I get my justice, I said, I want my credentials. We ain't talking until I get my, we can carry the checks and everything, but thieves and racism passing by communities want to take stuff. They looking in mailboxes. I see the little motherfucker, you know what? I see their spiritual behavior. But they didn't want to hear nothing we had to say. When I was on the clock, the office clock, when I called, oh, we don't need your help. But when somebody step in, that matters the most, right? When somebody step in, you willing to listen and understand. You wanted to listen. That's the difference. And I told the Justice Department, they didn't even want to give me the time of day or hear me out. Or on the clock or off the clock. We don't need your help. And all of a sudden, when they step in, you want to get what you want, baby. You don't have honesty. I done told you everything you need to know. God gave you truth, but you be dishonesty by it. But you know what God said? I saw jealousy when Sabina family member came in. Jealousy out of James and rolling his out the spiritual. God said, I see it, right? But you are denying it. Like the community said, you lying, right? Oh, I see the spirit. I told them to look at the cameras. Look at the spirit. Look at me observing the customers and look at the employees, Xavier and them and the rest of them. And then the community want to complain about something, right? What was said in Walmart. When I was working at, you dumb that girl and that black girl and Russell and Renee. Oh, you dumb and you retarded. Fuck New Orleans and you dumb and you retarded, right? I don't like niggas, right? But community understand they're like what I've been through, right? They're like they know what I've been through and what I had to understand. And no, Senator Ted, you don't understand what I've been through. What happened at 2996 in the deli? You know, some customer was telling me, Hubert, you doing a good job. Keep it up. You trying. They came in there with their daughter. They wasn't jealous. And this was more to the majority of the white people were saying. With their teenager daughters and their kids say, Hubert, oh, you trying. You trying. Keep the good work up. Thank you. You trying. In the deli. But your employees calling me out of my name and laughing and taunting in front of customers. He talked about honesty, but he can't give it. And then Xavier, and then you hate that when Xavier putting you in the front, and then customers look at you like you the bad guy. And they don't know what the employee's doing. And they looking at you being hypocrites. The customers. Don't talk about honesty. You're not willing to give it. Then you stole my ideas. They tell you on every social media platform that you're on. If Jessica was watching me on TikTok, what that mean? I don't got, I had your number in my phone. They tell you, do you want your phone contact to connect with your social media? Everybody know that you'll be on social media from your phone contact. But do we got to put up with the same thing in America? Do God got to put up with it? Same thing happened at 1216. and the middle of orientation, in the middle of orientation, it's the same thing. The middle of orientation, they trying to do the same. I ain't trying to hear all of that, man. But all of a sudden, they want to complain, but doesn't know what a person, community, or what a community put somebody through. When they are part of the problem, and Governor Abbott and them want to take their side, when they are part of the problem, you need them, right? Then they want people to remain antagonating the mindset. They say they use man. Have your understanding. We gotta go through it, man. I'm gonna have to edit this out and put Walmart. We have to go, but nobody know what a person been through. You act like you know everything. I had to take a lot of shit, a lot of shit from employees. And then when you doing this, let me tell you, I'm sitting there with Steve, and Steve said, Hubert, I want you to take this back, and I need you to put this. I'm doing it the same way he started laughing. I looked at Steve, what's the difference from you doing it and I'm doing it? What's the difference from it? What's the difference from I'm doing it and you doing it? What's the difference from it? And then he laughed. I did it the same way. That's a hypocrite. This man walked away from me on the clock. They were surprised to see me at Walmart. Like everybody at 1216, they came in at Hubert. Even when they came in, like, hold up. They're surprised after what they did to me. Even the people in the back room, the next thing, oh, you here? I see you doing in there. What you doing in that? Everybody's surprised to see me. That the shock on their faces. You got to understand the shock on 12-6. Even the ladies in the back room that's not on the floor. The shock on their faces to see me after what they did to me. And they shocked that I'm back. And Charles coming there shaking my hand, running away like a racist bitch he is. He walked away. Let me tell you, I didn't even want to go back to Walmart after the Ticket to Work program told me not to go back because, we don't believe in him. And racism. You can't do that when you putting the stick in, calling people, saying, throwing racism. Everybody else in orientation gonna have something to do, but you looking at me in my eyes with racism from Charles and black people, man. But the same people that act like I'm not going through it and lie, they not doing what they doing, and it is. But Trump fight for Governor Abbott fight for his people, and all us not getting treated the same. So I had to understand this where, okay, we taking this to the next level. But you don't know what I've been through. But you all of a sudden have shut up when you are part of the problem. Senator Tay, you are part of the problem. Then OGP with God said, he going against God. Let it be. If God telling me to do something, let it be. I'm gonna die with God, didn't die with him against the hatred and the lies. And the racism and the lies, and the black people don't want to admit in the business of Walmart they got a problem. They lies and what they stand for. He talked about honesty, but he ain't giving it. Pulling me in the parking lot while other people watching me, sitting up there, racism watching me. I had to walk away. You know, that girl, what's her name? What's her name? I used to go to the movie where she said Hubert. She said I want that they they do you like that because they know you can, baby. I walked off on her. I'm in the movie theater with her, and she looking at me with Raymond. I said, hold up, you looking at me some type of way, baby. I can find somebody, baby. That's not your opinion. When you women being picky and have y'all point of views. I walked on. I'm not gonna let you determine how I should grow, and I'm not gonna let a racist Walmart anybody determine how I should be and how I should grow in that company and what I should learn. That's not what I should learn. But I'm not gonna let people sit up there, and then I had to look. I cut him off. I say you're responsible for what your employees say off the clock. And then he's gonna call me. No, man, I don't want no talk. I don't want no talk. Racism, I don't want no talk. I don't want no talk, but they act like they love us. They don't love God. They don't love them. They're faking they love. But the same people as the black people that doing the antagonism, they're doing with the white, with them. But God said, you don't love me. You don't understand the meaning of those things. I walked off on Jeff. And you know what I told Jeff and him, his lying racist ass? If you don't teach me, I'll walk off. And I walked off. I did the same thing to Jessica. I told her the same thing when she stared at me. I told her when I was on that phone what I was going to do. She looked at me while she texted. I gave her eye contact and gave her eye contact. I meant what I told her. Ain't nothing wasn't changing. But when I sit there, we doing inventory, guys, and I watch this dude do inventory. I talk to people on Live Me about this, on other broadcasters about this. And I had a chance to, in 2019 and 18, I had the chance to just connect with other people about certain things, how I felt in the work environment and how I felt working at Walmart and dealing with selfish behavior. All right, we doing inventory. I'm coming in there happy as heck. I'm ready as late at night, and I'm coming in there happy. I'm just happy all I'll do. I'm really happy to know this new thing in inventory. Man, y'all don't know. I got after I came to work and said, Hubert, get ready to come back. I'm coming to work, and I'm happy as hell, guys. I was looking forward. I said, I gotta go sleep early because I gotta come right back at 1 o'clock to do inventory. This is something really I'm happy as hell. Y'all don't even know how happy I was. That smile was glossing in my face. I was so happy. And then the guy said, I watch him, then he watch me. And then he just wanted to give up. I said, some merchandise to get in the system. Now I said, let's figure out what's going on. If I watch you and you watch me, why the merchandise? And now he just wanted, I'm gonna look after myself with my bad say. Man, that's a problem. If I'm watching and you watch me. Let's figure out where we are doing wrong at in the inventory. Let's find out where we are doing wrong at. So I had to understand, like, don't give up on me. Like, come on. And then Jessica, he wanted to think about himself. And Jessica had to multitask everybody while his ass sit up there and think about himself. And he want to be an assistant manager, a store manager, and he got no leadership. And Jessica got to be the one while he sit up there and to play dumb and not want to lead. Jessica doing his job. And Jessica had other things to do. So me dealing with that stuff, hold up, this is a new area. But it's like, when I got word up, you still come back to work, I'm going to show you. Like, I'm being a team player. I got intimidated on the scrubber when I'm on the other side of the building because I'm doing things that they tell me to do. Like, how a person get word up for doing this? This Chinese man pulled me in the office. All right, we're going to play a little something. I'm going to play like I don't know this. And then his behavior acting with racism in the break room. The Chinese man, he just racism. I see how this going on. I see what you're doing. And he pulled me in the room, and I asked him, and he had racist smiling with racism. The Chinese man. So you going in that situation like, really now? I got to where I need to go to, and it costs something to need to change. No sense to let Joe Biden and see and your work, your cost center not change. And I finally got through to them. After everything that I didn't say, I finally got through to them. After everything that's sad that you put your cards and you still not willing to address it. And that lady still say, no, you're gonna listen. You're not gonna keep telling me, oh, I can't help you or not. You're gonna listen. And you're gonna write down information. That's the problem with them. You're gonna listen. Every time we come with a problem for the local office, they don't want to listen. No, you're gonna listen. That's what you're there for. I deal with that shit this year. You're going to listen. The call center needs to stop that, man. You're going to listen. Ain't no hanging up, turning and laughing what you did me. And my local office got scared when I told them I talked to somebody in Washington. I kept calling. And look at the faces around them. Hey, tell them, Joe Biden, God said, look at the faces when I started communicating with the people in the city, and I started to sit in the middle. Everybody from the desks and the security guards got scared. When I talked, I said, I kept calling and I talked to somebody in Washington. And everybody at the local office. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, they got scared. I started communicating with people and told them I kept calling. Every time I hung up, turning, laughing, I kept going. And the lady heard me, and she said, reach out to the U.S. Congress. One of the senators called me talking about this is a United States problem. Stealing and lying and don't want to participate. No, it's time for you to give. It's time for them. It's time for the communities and the business to stop taking us as a joke. To stop taking God's children as a joke. It's time for Walmart and the rest of Texas business and American business to stop taking God's children as a joke. God said this is nowhere near over. Nowhere near over. I told that girl that hung up in that guy that turned it in my face, And I told Atlanta needs some damn help. They really need change in their social security office. Security guard talking bad about the customers. Hey, you think you're gonna treat me bad in Window D? I want to let that Mexican know in Window D. No, I want my justice. I'm not gonna continue to let you you all right, other people get justice, but I can't get my justice for 10. That's criticism. Because of the way you feel, the way you act. I don't respect that, man. I'm to the point that I don't respect that. I don't respect that, man. God don't respect. You're unworthy of your titles, senators. You're unworthy of your titles. And I told her the civil rights that. And I put the senator's address. You're unworthy of your titles on the civil rights. You're unworthy of your titles. Agreeing with your society and they mad because of it. And they lurking. I told you, you better stop right there, nigga. Because every time you keep doing dumb shit, I'm going to catch you. And that's a 30 million suit. Now, Donald Trump put me in this situation. You know. Shit, I didn't know I was going to get woken up for this being a damn team player. You make me sick coming to work every day. I think, damn, come on. Oh, they don't pay me enough. Damn, Ricky, come on. I'm like, hold up. All right, you got me. I'm like, hold up. Then it keep happening. I'm like, damn, come on. I can't win for losing at this fucking job. Like, literally. Now, I found out some things about Mirza. He told me something, but he's my brother no matter what he talks about. And I have to remember that. We've been through too much to understand me and Mirza and music. And Ricky right after that. So whenever the time comes. If you don't reach out, you don't reach out. So, you know, I'm not with that with my brother. I'm not with that. He's and I'm not the one to judge what I found out. So he's cool. He's cool. But I'm not gonna put up with this stuff, man. Put up with being a team player and listening and doing what was asking me. And they making my life a living hell in the desert. And the other side, people I'm on the plane, I'm sitting on the scrubber, he intimidating me, man. And then Jessica manager, usually I ain't friendly with everybody. It's my job to talk to everybody while I'm on the floor. God damn, it's like it's a crime of talking to the customers, speaking every day to everyone. You making it a crime? I like, damn. I don't know if it was a crime from Jessica manager. It's a crime. Usually I ain't friendly with everybody. 10 feet away from me. And a crime. God damn, I'm like, hold up for a second. Using it, I said to myself, using it like, God damn, ever know it's a crime and talking to customers on the clock and just having a good attitude every day I come in and just be able to help them out? And like literally. Like literally. So I'm getting to the point, where what the hell is going on here? And I'm trying to tell Jessica in the room, the more I do stuff, and I told her in the room, I'm like, hold up right fast. Hold up. You get in the room because they not willing, and they getting on to me. I can't be a team player when they making me living hell. They making my life a living hell of being a team player. So I'm like, hold up right fast, hold up right fast, hold up. I'm like, that shit is like getting a monagno around here. Like it's really getting a monagno. And then they talk about work. Oh, I can't worry about myself when they making my life a living hell of be at just being a team player, man. Like doing what the man. That's why I'm to a point where I don't want to be bothered with these people no more. Cause they just as blind and stupid in Walmart. Like literally, what kind of CEOs and managers we got? Like what kind of CEOs you got and corporate office people you got, man? And that dummy only said something because Trump and Joe Biden stepped up. That's a big Dylan Miller is a bigger dummy. That's a bigger dummy. He only said him in corporate office only said something because Dylan Miller and Joe Biden stepped up. That's a hypocrite. They so a hypocrite. That's the only thing with that. If Joe Biden would have said nothing to Trump, would they'll still be lying. So, and they think they're gonna stop somebody me speaking the truth. Walmart. They think they're gonna stop something by speaking the truth. Walmart corporate office. No, by speaking the truth. And lie is still participating. I don't got time for that. I tell them right now, I don't got time for it. They got their own opinion. I wish you the best.